What is going to happen here? Joining me now, Fox News media and political analyst Howard Kurtz. Howard, David Ellison, before this filing in the last couple of hours, had already threatened to relocate Paramount, moving it out of California. He's eyeing states like Georgia or Tennessee or Texas because of the antitrust lawsuits that have generated from the California AG, Rob Bonta. Rob Bonta is labeling that threat as, quote, blackmail. What can you tell about whether this thing is ever going to go through with so much vitriol?
Well, I happened to be watching Ron Bonta this morning, and he's loving this attention because I got no national reputation. And I think the only people who understand this now are lawyers and Liz Claman. Now, beyond that, nobody would, or no producer would buy this as a soap opera script because it's too outlandish. And I think you have the zillionaire Ellisons who very much want to do this, especially because of the fees that you just pointed out. That's a truckload of cash. And at the same time, you've got to look at not just David Ellison, but his father, Larry Ellison, the founder of Oracle. Threatening to leave California is not going to get it done. They are sounding desperate to make this happen because, of course, anybody who's been in Washington for 10 minutes knows this is about who gets CNN, does it get spun off, and who would buy it, and what kind of owner would that be? They're getting nervous up there at Columbus Circle.
Why do you think it's about CNN? Because that was sort of an afterthought in the beginning of the battle for Warner Brothers Discovery. Netflix was like, we don't want it. Then Netflix backed out. Paramount Skydance looks at it and says, well, maybe this is a headache. They've also got CBS. So that's a whole other issue that might be challenged. You've got two news operations coming together, although CBS is struggling. So would that be a case for making it stronger by merging it with CNN?
Well, I don't think one megacorporation should own both CBS and CNN. And even though there's this argument that, we're going to leave California, that's not going to get it done. And Paramount/Ellisons are sounding rather desperate at this point. And it seems to me, you know, for one, I know they really want the movie studios, but for one huge company to be involved in this, including not just David Ellison, but his father, Larry Ellison, the Oracle founder. Just last hour, Trump said that a CNN reporter who asked the question was fake news. So he wants this to happen. The Ellisons want this to happen. What is their pain threshold where they throw up their hands and says, this is just getting too expensive? That's the question.
Do you find it interesting that Rob Bonta's case with the other state attorneys general is focused not on potential job losses? That sometimes is a winner with the regular folks watching this kind of thing from the sidelines, but more about how it would ruin the theater chains themselves. Even though David Ellison has come out and said that he commits to 30 feature films a year that would be released, and that there would be a 45-day limitation. It would be a theatrical exclusivity deal where they'd only be in theaters, 90 days minimum before they'd hit streaming platforms.
I think this is much bigger than even how many films would go into theaters. I think, you know, trust me on this, anybody who's been in Washington for 10 minutes knows that you don't spend $110 billion and make no changes. So when Bonta goes on about, you know, this is blackmail and so forth, well, you could look at it that way, but it's not going to get it done. I think that with Barry Weiss running CBS News, in my view, you got everybody wants this to happen, including Donald Trump, including the Ellisons who've been cozying up to President Trump. And that's the question. Does there come a point where, they're saying, spin off CNN? Yeah, I guess we could do that, as if it never occurred to them.
Yeah, well, we'll see. But you've got to also look at the money here. Larry Ellison, who is David Ellison's father, has funded quite a bit of this. He's having his own issues. The stock of Oracle has lost quite a bit of its market cap, and it becomes a point where he might say, kid, you're on your own. You got to figure this out yourself. So where does he come up with $1.7 billion, Howie?
I don't know. You know, even rich people have problems, I guess, Liz. These are not the kind of problems my family has. But you look at it, and I mean, they really are desperate to get this done. And they're sort of brushing off the idea that if you look at it, you know, he's going to tell his son, as you say, you're on your own. But I just think it's more than theaters. This is a lot of money. This huge, high-stakes gamble, really.
Yeah.
And we don't know what the pain threshold is, but I could see a point where the Ellisons, the super-rich Ellisons, just throw up their hands and say, we're out. This is going to cost us too much bleeping money.
We shall be watching. Could you imagine that one? Howard Kurtz, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks, Liz.